Hey everyone, Taylor here from Needle Clankers. Today, I thought since, well, tomorrow's Thanksgiving, at least it is whenever I'm doing this video, that we could make the turkey coaster. This is a free pattern available on our website, which I'll leave a link in the description box for you to go find. It takes very little yarn to make, and it doesn't take long to make at all. We can make this in 30 minutes, I'd say. Maybe a little less. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go ahead and get started. The colors you're going to need is brown, red, and orange. And for the brown, I used Karen in taupe. And then I just use scraps of red and orange. This is for another project. I just used a little bit of it to put the feathers on the turkey. You're also going to need scissors, tapestry needle, and a size G hook, which my G is a 4.5, and I think that's an in-between size. I always say it's a G because that's what it says on my hook. But whenever I look at other places, it seems like it's an in-between size. I don't know. Mine says G. Grab you a G and let's get started. Alrighty, I've got my G hook. And we're going to start with color A, which is brown. And we're going to make a magic ring. If you don't feel comfortable making a magic ring, you can do a chain. That is all in your preference. I'm going to show you how I do my magic ring though. You take your 2 fingers and you wrap it like this. And you take your thumb and hold it. You come back to the top here. And you're going to take your hook and go under this first loop. And you're going to grab the second one. And pull it underneath. I'm going to take my crochet hook here. And I'm going to twist it. When I do, I'm going to go back and pick up my working yarn. If I can. And pull it through that loop. And you have a secure magic ring. Now when you crochet, you want to make sure that you crochet over this tail, or the magic ring magic won't work. Alright, let's chain 1 and put 10 half double crochets in this magic ring. So like I said, I'm going to crochet over this tail here. If you don't know how to do a magic, not a magic ring, but a half double crochet, we have a video tutorial on it that it slows it down and explains everything. You put 10 half double crochets in here. Let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now take this tail here and pull on it, and you'll see the magic happen. Voila. Okay, now if you don't know which stitch you're supposed to put your hook in to slip stitch, we can count back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're supposed to put it in that stitch right there. Slip stitch to join, and that is round 1. Let's go on to the next round. You're going to chain 1, and you're going to put 2 half double crochets back in the same stitch that you slip stitched into. You're going to put 2 half double crochets in every stitch. You should have 20 half double crochets when you're done. Alright, I finished my round and I slip stitched to the first half double crochet that I made, not the chain one. Chain one doesn't count as anything. Let's go ahead and start the next round. The next round starts with the chain one, and we're not going to turn or anything. We're going to keep going the same way. And you're going to put 2 half double crochets in that same stitch. Like that. And now we're going to put 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. Two half double crochets in the next stitch. One half double crochet in the next. And you're going to repeat this pattern all the way around. 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. One half double crochet in the next. Alright, I have finished my round, and whenever you come to the end, you should always end with 1 half double crochet, because you start with 2 half double crochets in the first stitch. You should end with 1 half double crochet in the last stitch. And then you're going to slip stitch to the first half double crochet that you made. If I can keep a hold of my yarn. And let's go on to the next round. Chain 1, 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. One half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. Alright, let's do that repeat again. 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. One half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. Alright, I finished my round, and I ended with 1 half double crochet in the last 2 stitches here, which is what you're supposed to end with. And then I'm going to slip stitch, maybe, to the first half double crochet that I made. Let's go on to the next round. Alright, before we go on to the next round, I have to, here, I'll switch to this one. Before we go on to the next round, I want to point out this next round that we're going to do is our last round in brown. And what we're going to do, if you'll see here, we only go part of the way on the brown. See, there's some brown there, and it goes around, and then we leave a little bit here. And the reason for that is the bottom of the turkey. I left that option so that if you wanted to take and get creative and put some little legs on it for your turkey or whatever, you could also embroider a face on here if you want. I didn't put anything on here because I didn't want it to make my glass tipsy and end up falling over. I wanted it to be smooth, so because we have a lot of kids running in and out of our house, and I don't want to help the spills and stuff, so I left mine smooth and just kind of a like this, I guess. I don't know what to call it, but it looks like a cute little turkey without the face. Let's go ahead. Chain 1, and you're going to put 2 half double crochets in the same stitch. And you're going to put 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Now you're going to put 2 half double crochets in the next stitch. And then you're going to put 1 half double crochet in the next 3. I'm going to pause you while this train goes by. Alright, sorry about that. We don't live by just one train track. We live by 3. So, we get trains every 5 to 10 minutes. That's why I pause y'all all the time, because I don't want y'all to have to hear the train in the background of it. So, where were we? 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches, like that. 1, 2, 3. You're going to repeat this all the way around, doing 2 half double crochets in 1 stitch, 1 half double crochet in the next 3 stitches. You're going to repeat this all the way around until the last 11 stitches. You'll have 11 stitches down here for the belly of the turkey, and you'll tie off whatever. We'll meet back there and I'll show you. Alright, I have made it down to the bottom, and I have 11 stitches here. And I ended on an increase, which is 2 half double crochets in 1 stitch. That's what I ended on. Let's go ahead and cut our yarn. Oh, I hear another train coming. And pull that cut string through the loop, and it ties it off. And there you have the body of your turkey. Let's go ahead with the bright colors. You can start with any color you want. You can do any color you want. You don't have to pick red and orange. This is just the color I chose for fall. But I'm going to attach my yarn to the first stitch that I created on that last round here. We don't want to do it on the belly part. We want to do it on the top part. You're going to attach your yarn, and you can attach your yarn however you feel comfortable doing it. Chain 1 to secure. And then I'm going to single crochet back into that same stitch. Like that. And I'm going to go over my tail some so that I can hide it. You're going to, since we single crocheted in that first stitch there, you're going to skip 2 stitches. I'm not going to hide my tail because it'll carry over and look weird. We'll just hide it afterwards. Skip 2 stitches and go into the next one, and you're going to put a shell. A shell is 2 double crochets. Again, if you don't know what a double crochet is, you can find a video tutorial on our channel showing you exactly how to do it. You're going to chain 1 and then put 2 more half double crochets in that same stitch. And that's a shell in this pattern. I do it differently almost on every pattern, depending on what my mood is. But for this one, that's what we're going to count as a shell. Now we're going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and go into the next one and put a single crochet. We're going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and we're going to put a shell in the next one. And you're going to repeat this pattern all the way across until you reach the end over here. You don't want to go on the belly. You want to leave that untouched. You want to go over here. And we will meet back up whenever we're done. Alright, I'm coming up on the end. I have 3 stitches left after I did this shell, and what we're going to do is we're going to skip 2 and single crochet in that last stitch. And then we're going to fasten off. Grab my scissors again. Alright, sorry about that. Another train, as always. Anyways, I snipped off my yarn and bound it off. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank at this moment. Oh, really? You would think with it being Thanksgiving tomorrow, they'd be taking a break. But anyways, I cut my yarn, and I'm going to start in with orange. And the way I do mine is I start in the middle of the shell instead of starting here. I start here just to offset my shells and stuff. And I like having the red, not the orange, but the red a little off from the orange, so it just kind of, to me it looks like the feathers, the orange is behind the red instead of on top of the red. I don't know. That's just me. You can do it however. And for this one, I did a slip knot just to show you that it doesn't matter how you attach your yarn, it'll look nice whichever way. Okay, attached my yarn. We're going to chain 1 and we're going to single crochet back into that stitch. Now we're not going to chain 1 or anything. We're going to skip the 2 double crochets and we're going to work into the single crochet here, and we're going to put a shell, and a shell is 2 double crochets, chain 1, oops, there we go, 2 double crochets, and then we're going to skip 2 double crochets and work in the chain space here in the middle of the shell, put a single crochet. Let's do one more time and then I'll let y'all finish it. Skip the 2 double crochets and put a shell in the single crochet. Shell is 2 double crochets, 1, 2, chain 1, 2 double crochets, and then we're going to put single crochet in the chain 1 space of the shell like that, and you're going to go all the way around until you reach the end. Alright, I finished my orange and I cut my yarn. Because I skipped the single crochet here and went into the middle of the shell, I did the same thing over here. I skipped this single crochet and stopped in the middle of the shell with a single crochet. And see, with this, you can either lay it flat like this, or you can take and cup it like that, and it looks adorable like that too. But I thought that I'd show y'all how to make them. They're simple, they're cute, they add a little flair to your Thanksgiving table. I hope y'all enjoy it, and I hope that y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Bye.